You hear all sorts of things in an office. Other people's phone calls, hopefully gossip. But lately, I've been hearing footsteps. That's CBS News producer Mark Sturchio. And no, he hasn't turned his office into a gym. He's working at a treadmill desk.
I've had a lot of reaction from people here. People stop by my office all the time and they do a double take. So they'll go by and then I'll count to 3. 1, 2, and sure enough, the head will pop back in the door.
Do you think this will catch on at CBS?
I don't know if it'll catch on at CBS, but I know it's catching on.
There's a sort of self-help group of people who use these. I would call it the Treadmill Desk community.
It's catching on just down the street, where you'll find Cosmopolitan editor-in-chief Joanna Coles walking the walk.
I think sitting is the new smoking. I realized that I was spending quite a lot of time at my desktop and on the phone, and I really wasn't moving from my chair, and by the end of it, I didn't really feel great.
For millennia, the chair has been the seat of power, signaling status. After all, the Fed has a chairwoman, and Sinatra was called chairman of the board. For centuries, the rest of us made do with benches and stools. But by the 1800s, chairs were everywhere. Sure, some stood up in rebellion. Winston Churchill was famous for his standing desk. Coles has taken things a step further, answering email, working the phone.
Oh, you are at your desk, good day.
I'm Charlotte Tilbury, this amazing English makeup artist.
And meeting with her staff at 2 miles an hour, which is faster than you think.
What about my favorite page, under $10? I'm more contemplative on the treadmill desk. I find the action of walking helps me think better.
As we exercise, we send endorphins to our brain, which then kind of increases our innovation, creativity, and it could increase productivity as well.
Carlene Stevens is the manager of health and wellness at Steelcase, the country's largest office furniture maker. She says some customers use their treadmill desk, the walk station, up to 4 hours a day.
When you're sitting, you're actually only burning about 1 calorie per minute. So your body's almost in a sleep mode, and your brain does the same thing. So the research would tell us that we need to be up and moving every 30 to 60 minutes.
What are the dangers?
Well, Steelcase has released this product 7 years ago, and we've not had anybody fall off or injure themselves on a walk station.
No one's died using this.
No one's died using this.
Actually, I don't think I can.
We'll leave it to the Cosmo editor to provide us with some tips for living with a treadmill desk.
You can't really have your boss sitting on the sofa and me being on the treadmill desk. That's a weird exchange of power. You also can't wear too much leather because you get very hot. But the key thing, obviously, is never go on it when you're drunk.